Hello people, welcome back to the channel. I want to believe you are doing good. I am doing okay, but it is hot. Today I'll be sharing with you how to make money in Italy. This would come handy if you are one of those people that wants to learn how to earn money like side gig. You can also do this full time if you are dedicated. Then I'll be sharing with you how to get free things. Free things sent to you by companies to review. Yes, they will send you free things, and this has nothing to do with how many people you have on your social media. No, they'll send you things for free, shipping for free. I'll tell you all about this in this video. If this sounds like something you would love to learn of, please keep watching. If you don't know, my name is Gloria. I am a Nigerian. I'm based here in Italy, and I've been in Italy now for a while. I know one or two things. I've experienced one or two things, so I think I'm in the position to share with you some tips and tricks that will make your life easier in Italy. Now, the things I'll be sharing with you today are not just random things I found online. No, these are things I have done. These are things that have paid me, and these are things I have experienced. You can get the same result or even better if you are a dedicated person. Okay, now before I get to the meat and fish of this video, I need to tell you or give you a background so you understand where I am coming from. Now, when I met my partner in Nigeria, before we moved on to getting married, we decided, or he told me of the fact that he does not want his partner to work. He's going to take care of everything. That will be the lifestyle we would start to build upon. And when I heard this, I felt like this is really cool. Like, yeah, I think I can do this. I was so excited. And you might be like, oh my God, this should never be a thing a girl should be excited about. But for me, at that point, I was seeing it as a break. I have been working since age 16. Now I'm meeting my husband and he's saying he's going to take care of me. I love to be pampered too. It's not just entering sun, jogging bike, jogging buses. I just wanted a break. And when he said this, I was like, cool. We got married and I got into Italy. And when I got into Italy, 3 months later, I started having issues. We didn't do any honeymoon or whatever. I started having issues health-wise. After 5 months of being in Italy, I was admitted in the hospital and I spent a month in the hospital. And this started messing with my mental health. And I just started having crazy thoughts, people. I'll talk about this in another video. When I got back home, God sent my sister to me in a very strange way. She called me and she was like, I want to get a job. Can you help me talk to the people, let them get me a job? And I was like, hell no, you cannot work. You cannot start a business, learn a trade, but you cannot work. It's not for you. They will destroy you. They will break you. Do not work. I was so firm about my decision of making her not to work. I wanted her to start something for herself, instead of working for any man or any woman, because these people, they will break you. They will make you feel like you are worthless. The only time you can feel like you are valuable is when you start doing something for yourself. That was how I felt. Like working for people in Nigeria was just a waste of time. Imagine working for a multinational company, bringing them millions, and at the end of the month, your salary is 40K. Your salary is 70K. Imagine that, okay? Then you see them giving expatriates millions of naira at the end of the month, having them live in Banana Island, having them living in 1004 flats. I might be 1001 flats, if I'm not mistaken, in VI for the smaller expatriates. Like, you know what? So I understood this market and I said no to her and decided, let me look for a way to help this girl. So I went on my computer. Then I was back and I could not sit like I was. I had a brace. I used a brace then to do what I needed to do. I can't sit for long or do this kind of work for long. So I just decided that let me sit down, design this girl a website, a blog, and tell her to start doing it. I created the first 5 posts, and I got to reach out to her and like, what's up? See, I've done this for you. Please keep updating it, and from here you can be earning some small change if you are dedicated. And she was excited. I went about my business. I didn't even think about it again because I was not feeling well. And yeah, weeks later, I reached out to her. She was not picking my call. I discovered that the website has not been updated, and I called my mom and I was like, look. My mom started talking to me, and I got a hint that she was not interested. I just felt she was so interested. I was just deceiving myself, or I wanted to feel that she was interested. So as a result, I got really angry. I changed the password of the site, and I just left it there. Weeks later, I went onto this website like, let me be updating it myself. Then I started updating this website, and yes, I called it Classic Ninja. And yeah, I started writing on this website, and it was like therapy I needed at that point, because my mental health was really deteriorating, and I just needed someone to take my mind off my reality, because you won't know the level of pain that someone who has hands and cannot use the hand is feeling. You will feel so worthless. You have legs and you cannot walk. You will feel so. It's crazy. It's crazy. You won't understand it except you experience it. You have shoes, but you cannot wear them. So wherever you are right now, just look at your life and give God thanks, because I have hands, I can use them. I have legs, I can use them. And yeah, these are things that we take for granted. This blog became an outlet for me. I was on very, very, very heavy medications that makes me hallucinate. And when I'm hallucinating like that, I just find myself on the keyboard. I keep writing. Now that I'm feeling much better, I went on the blog and I was like, oh my god, like I was writing jazz. Like I can't even read what I was writing, and now I have to sit down and do some editing, transfer it to an editor, because yes, this is the process of doing it correctly. This was where I started from. 6 months after I started blogging, I got monetized by Google, and yeah, they started paying peanuts, and I just did not care for it. Like I did not care because it was too small, and it's a blog. Now the Google AdSense is different on blogs compared to YouTube. The person watching your video has to watch a part of the advertisement or watch all of the advertisement before moving on. Now on a blog, the person visiting your site has to choose if they want to click on an ad or not, and you have no control over that. The clicks I was getting on AdSense were not much, but it was something, and I was not thinking about it. So one time I just stayed though, and my friend encouraged me to write a book. So I wrote that book, and I used my blog to advertise the book, and that was when I knew of the power of what I had. At publication, my book sold over 8,000 copies, and I was surprised. And I thought, I can do this for other people too. And I started talking to authors, and people started using my website to talk about their books, and that was where it started from. I'll be collecting something like 50 euros per person to talk about your book, to do you an interview. While I was doing this, I met with an author who said he was looking for a review. I was like, I'm available, let me read your book and give you my feedback on the book. When I picked up the book, I sent it back. I said, I cannot read your book. It's not edited. I'm sorry, I can't. And I can't do you a refund because it's not my fault. Then he started telling me that what can he do, and I gave him I told him what he can do, and he paid me 700 euros to work on his book. I worked on his book and I republished the book, and the book did very well. He was very, very happy with the result because he never thought that his self-published book would get to that extent. When I wrote this review, also started meeting me and talking to me about reviews. I started reading and writing reviews for authors. You pay me, I tell you my peace of mind. I like it or I don't like it. If I don't like it, I'll tell you why I don't like it. Simple and short. You are not paying me to give you a good review. You are paying me to give you honest review, and people were cool with that. Eventually, I started designing book covers, some of which I've shared with you on this platform, and I got really good response from that because I like graphic design. I just do it for like as an hobby, and I started designing book covers for independent authors, and they started patronizing me. I can sell a book cover for like 200 euros, which is cheap compared to what a professional, I don't know, or what someone that went to school to learn this or have an in-depth information about this would collect. And it was paying me. Now, you should know that I was not a consistent person at that point because these things were just things I did to make me happy. And as one who has worked before I got married, it was exciting to get into that work scene again where I hustle to get a job, I get the job, I execute the job, and I get paid. It is, I don't know how to, the word to express, to explain this. It is, yes, it was that thrill for me, the thrill of going out there and doing it and feeling like I can do it, and that gave me so much fulfillment. And yes, even if there were a lot of limitations, I don't know how to speak the Italian language, I was able, through the help of the internet, to connect with people all over the world. I worked with people from the United States, I worked with someone from Puerto Rico, I've worked with someone from India, Brazil, I've worked with people from the UK. There are a lot of opportunities that people are not tapping into. Now, my advice in this video is not to start a blog. But if you want to start a blog and you want me to share with you how you can start a blog, I will gladly do that. Like, I'll do it. My point is to open your eyes to the potentials or the goodies we have in this generation. The internet has been such a blessing, and a lot of us are not tapping into it. You feel like it's children's thing, it's not for me, it's for everybody, and you can take advantage of it. For years, I've not put my face on the camera. I sit on my table, my office right here, and start writing and do my thing. I'm making money now. Not to talk of people that takes camera, sit down and are talking to the camera. They make money. Now, one thing I would say you do is put yourself out there. How can you put yourself out there? By creating social media accounts for yourself. And you have to define where you stand from the beginning. As one who learned everything myself, I made a lot of mistakes, and I can't tell you what works and what does not work. I would say start from scratch, knowing who you are, what you stand for, what your brand stands for, and you start running with that from the onset. Now, let me tell you some of the things I've done to make money in Italy. In Italy, I write blog posts. I write blog posts for other blogs, and they pay me. Yeah, you can get paid doing that. I read and review books. I get paid. You can do that. I design book covers. You can do that. I create websites. You can do that. I write books or I publish on Amazon, and I get a token every month from Amazon. Finally, take photographs, sell to companies. Like, I love cooking, so I'll take food pictures and sell to company. I'm waiting to complete my portfolio so I can start selling my images. Now, if you don't know, I have a YouTube channel where I share my recipes on Shorts, because that's the in thing now, and yeah, it's going on okay there. I started that channel the same time I started this channel, so if you want to support me, check the description to help. Okay, so now, some things you can do for yourself. As I mentioned, go create yourself a social media account. Recently, I went on Instagram. I was looking for someone to make my hair, and I typed in hairdressers, hairstylists, wigs, Italy, and nothing showed up. Are there people doing this? I don't know. But if you don't properly optimize your profile to like show up in searches when people need you, that can be a problem, and people that need you will not find you. Or could it be that a lot of people in Italy are not tapping into this opportunity? For instance, you will get people, hairdressers in Italy that makes hair for white people. Where are my sisters? Like, can't I get someone that will make my afro hair? There are not a lot of people or a lot of things like that online on Instagram. I checked for food vendors on Instagram. None. Not in Nigeria. Recently, I searched for vendors in Nigeria. I bought a lot of things and sent to my loved ones from Instagram. They delivered, they did their business. You can even buy cooked food, like cooked foods, and have them delivered to your loved ones in Nigeria. And there's nothing like that here in Italy. A lot of people are missing some good homemade Nigerian foods, and there's nobody selling such things on the internet. Like, Instagram is the new in thing. Like, let's leave blogging aside. Instagram is the new thing. You need to start building your profile and get into the business. You don't know how to sit down on, like, you don't have the confidence to sit in front of a camera and talk to the camera. That's okay. Go ahead and start something. Start selling something. You know how to sew clothes. Start posting pictures of your designs. You sell jewelries, you sell what's it called, accessories. Start posting it online. Like, that is one fast way to start making money here in Italy. Nobody would help you except you help yourself. I have patronized and bought a good amount of things from Instagram. I think my sisters, my brothers in Italy are not tapping into this opportunity, because yes, you can make money out of that place. Now, for instance, there is nobody selling African food on Instagram in Italy that I know of. If you know anybody, please let me know in the comment section. Yeah, someone is actually selling ogbono, egusi, achi, oporoko, stockfish, all of them. They're selling everything on Instagram. But here in Italy, nobody is selling. Is it that there's no market here? There is the market here. As we all know, black people are many in Italy. Now, let me tell you about how to get free stuff in Italy. While I was still very active blogging, I joined a group. And when I joined the group, I happened to, like, was it weeks later, I became an admin, not an admin, and a moderator in that group. And we had a lot of moderators in that group. This will come up later. In the process, I've learned of something called Influencer. And I registered on Influencer. And I started writing on Influencer. I went on to someone who is a moderator in the same group. She's an Italian. And I said, you've been blogging for a while. You live in Italy, this company. Have you heard of it? And she told me, I don't want to pull up that message now, but she told me something along the line of, yes, I know the company, but they don't work in Italy. That was what she told me, that they don't work in Italy. That is a waste of time. Okay. Me, I like to write. And I like to share my opinion and help people when I can help people. So I went back on the website though, and when I see random things, I would post. When I see random things, I would post. Because she told me that Influencer don't work in Italy, I didn't pay mind to their emails. I just thought it was a bunch of junks. People, one day I just went to my email and I found out that 6 months after I registered with Influencer, they actually messaged me and asked for them to send me something. But because I didn't answer the questions and give them a reply on if I want or not, they could not send it to me. That was when I started paying more attention to my email. Eventually, they sent me my first Voxbox. In Italy, this is something that an Italian who is a blogger has told me that this can never work. and it was something, a perfume, because I post more of perfumes on Influencer. And yeah, it was normal that what you are used to posting, they will send those to you. And I reviewed that. It was such a beautiful experience because I could not just imagine that they would send me something free. And yeah, then I started writing often on Influencer, and they kept sending me stuffs. Because I'm in Italy, sending me stuffs might come 3 times in a year, 2 times in a year, 5 times in a year, or once in a year, because it's in Italy. In the United States, some people get things every single month, every single week. You write your realistic observation or your review about a particular product. There are lots of things, millions of items, cooking items. Go to your kitchen now, there are a lot of things you can scan or you can search for that you have in your fridge that is on influence. Now you can write the review. I hate this pasta, I love this pasta, I can't stand this pasta. It's just okay. You write your reviews, and this is all you did. You don't need to pay anybody nothing, just write. So yeah, this is for this video. Thanks for watching.